Children's Services.
Yes, I'm trying to reach a Miss Jordan.
Speaking.
Yes, how you doing today? My name's Terrence Pascal. Returning your call.
I was returning your call.
Okay. Yes, I just wanted to be briefed on what exactly is going on here. I read the letter, but I don't really know what's happening.
Well, I was assigned to do an investigation of the alleged physical abuse of your daughter, and after I investigated the allegations, I do send a letter with the findings, and that's the letter that you received.
Okay, those are the findings.
Yes.
What was that based on?
On me talking to everybody involved.
Okay, everybody meaning the child, the mother,
and going over the medical records.
Okay, you went over the medical records. So the investigation is over, or does mother still have an open case? Did they open a case? Is there protective supervision, or what's going on there?
That information that is regarding the mother, I cannot disclose to you. I only can disclose to you the information regarding the children. So. Well,
I'm saying, does she have a case? Because typically I get information on that. Like, I'm invited to semi-annual reviews and stuff like that.
Okay, so if we will have a semi-annual review, then you will receive a letter.
No, that's what I'm saying. So does mother have an active case of protective supervision?
Like I explained to you, I cannot disclose that information to you. If we end up having a semi-annual review, you will receive a letter.
I mean, but wouldn't you have a semi-annual review if someone has a case? I mean, you wouldn't have a semi-annual review for someone that doesn't have a case, would you?
Correct. So if that due time, if we do have a case open, and if we have a semi-annual review, you will be notified.
Okay, so that's the law, that I'm not allowed to know if my children's mother has an open case with Children's Services.
I would have to, you know what, I could discuss that with my supervisor, and I could give you a call right back, okay?
Okay, but I have a couple of more questions.
Okay.
So is there going to be a detailed report accompanying your decision?
No.
There is never supposed to be a detailed report accompanying your decision to...
Correct, it is.
Okay, so who actually concludes that something is child abuse? Would that fall on you guys at Children's Services, or does a doctor's opinion have anything to do with it, or is it the sheriff's deputy or the judge? Who usually makes that determination?
We do.
So you guys' opinion carries more weight than a physician, right?
The physician only has the statement from the child, whoever took the child to the hospital. We have I interview everybody involved.
Okay, and you looked at the medical records as well?
Correct.
So the doctor said that it was physical abuse, and what do you feel about the doctor's opinion? So you felt that the doctor didn't know what they were talking about, or?
I'm not going to get into that with you. You got the letter, that's my findings. I felt that the child was not abused after I talked to everybody, and that's my findings, sir. If you have any problem with that, you can speak with the supervisor, Kimberly Hobart.
Okay, when it comes to a semi-annual review, how long does it take for that to be filed with the juvenile courts usually?
If we don't have any court involvement, we don't have a semi-annual review with the courts.
No, I'm saying there usually is a semi-annual review reported, or my fault, filed with juvenile courts after the semi-annual review has been concluded.
We only have semi-annual reviews with the courts if the case is involved with the courts. If the case is not involved with the court, we have what it called is a review here at Children's Services.
Right, and that's the semi-annual review at Children's Services, which is it's a state law that it's held whether either parent is there, right?
Correct, and like what I explained it to you, that you're talking about the semi-annual review that we do here at Children's Services, or semi-annual review, you're talking about that takes say in court.
No, I'm talking about the semi-annual review that takes place at Children's Services, and then it is...
That's every 6 months, sir.
Right, I know. And then it is typically filed with juvenile courts, correct?
We don't file that with juvenile court. If the case is not court involvement, we don't file anything with juvenile court, sir.
Well, there is court involvement. And I'm just...
filing. That's a private filing that you have made, sir.
That I made?
Yeah, you made it. You filed a petition for the courts to get custody of your children. Am I right? That court hearing is tomorrow. We will be there also.
The court hearing is when?
You have requested custody of your children, and for what I understand, is a court hearing tomorrow.
It's tomorrow?
That's what I was informed.
Okay, and that's for custody? What time is that?
Did you file for custody
yes,
of your
ma'am.
kids, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I understand that. I'm just asking you, what time is it taking place tomorrow that you're going to show up there?
I'm not sure. I have to go to the prosecutor's office and find out. I think your attorney should know.
But it's tomorrow, though, and you don't know what time?
I will check with my prosecutor to find out, but you need to call your attorney. You should know. You're the one who did the filing.
Oh, no, I was asking you. I mean, you know, I'm...
Okay, and I say that I need to check with my prosecutors. I say if you should contact your attorney to get the time, because I don't have it right now.
Okay, well, if you have enough knowledge to know that it's taking place tomorrow, you don't have that paperwork?
No, I don't have the time right now.
Okay, could you return a call back to me and let me know what time tomorrow that'll be taking place?
I will not do that, sir. You need to contact your attorney. Because that's a private filing. That's not a filing we made.
So what were you going to let me know about when you said you were going to speak to your...
If I could share whether the case is going to be open or not.
Well, I received a letter saying that she does have an open case.
Okay, then what are you asking, sir?
I was asking you, is there an open case?
Okay, if it's in the letter, then what are you asking me?
I was trying to get a broader understanding of what exactly was going on.
Okay, well, if it's not in the letter, then that's in the letter.
So who's the new caseworker? Is that you?
No, it's not. I'm just an investigator, sir.
So you don't know who the caseworker on the case is?
No, at this point, but I could call you back and let you know.
Okay, so when could I expect a call back?
I'll call you back in the next 5 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, as we can look here, this is the first scheduled SAR meeting right here for Tuesday, July the 16th. Now, as we note, look at Vicky Carter's signature here. Then, as we look again, here's the August the 23rd, 2013 SAR. Once again, here's Vicky Carter's signature. Now, as we look at the signature that closed the case, and here we go. This is Vicky Carter's signature now. Now, I don't understand. To me, this looks to be a forgery. And then they want Vicky Carter to be the caseworker again, and she's closing cases and not reporting information. I don't think so.
Yes, I talked to my supervisor, then my acting supervisor, and yes, I could let you know that we do have an open case. We're going to be working with Ms. Woods and the assigned caseworker, Vicky Carter.
Oh, it's still Vicky Carter again?
Yes.
So they wouldn't change up workers if they opened up another case, because Vicky Carter just closed the case?
Yes, and if we open a case within 90 days, it go back to the same caseworker.
If there's conflict with the caseworker? How would I go about trying to get that changed?
You will have to talk to her supervisor, Kimberly Holman Hobart.
Okay. And did you find out what time the court date is tomorrow?
No, I haven't got a chance to do that because I will have to go to another floor to make sure I'll be able to get with one of the prosecutors.
Because what's today's date so I could know?
It's tomorrow, the 19th.
No, I'm saying what's today's date?
Today's date is the 18th.
Okay. So the court date for custody is the 19th.
Correct.
My attorney he told me that it was December the 5th.
Well, then that's what the attorney say. I'm not sure.
Okay, but I want to be down there when you guys are down there. So if you guys are having a custody hearing, I'd like to be there.
No, we don't having a custody hearing. We was going to the hearing involving the petition that you have filed. We haven't filed anything.
No, I'm saying that's my court date is supposed to be December the 5th or the 9th for that. It's not, to my knowledge, it's not the 19th of November, which is tomorrow. I'm just curious as to what court date are you going to, because if it involves something I filed, I need to be there.
Okay, well, I will have to get back with you.
Okay, will that be today?
No, will not be today, sir. Like, I left you a message. I'm ready to walk out the door. I will not be back until tomorrow after the hearing. So if I get a chance, I will give you a call.
So I could call the prosecutor's office and find out what time that...
Sir, you cannot call... you can call anybody. You can call the courts and find out when the hearing is.
Yes, that's what I'm asking you, because you said you had to call the prosecutors and find out what the date was. I was just trying to...
I'm going to the prosecutors on my way out, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to find out when the court date is, if it's something that I filed.
Like I said, you need to talk to your attorney because he's the one who filed the complaint.
Okay, ma'am, but my attorney told me that my court date was...
Okay, then the court hearing, maybe December the 9th. Maybe I have the date wrong.
Okay, I mean, I'm not trying to upset you. You seem like you're getting a little flustered.
You keep repeating yourself, sir.
I might have a mental problem. If I have a speech
know.
impairment or something, you're going to be mad at me because I repeat myself or I'm trying to be thorough? I'm concerned about my children. I mean, I thought you people cared about the welfare of the children.
I do.
Okay, all right. So I'm concerned about my children, and you're telling me something that's quite contrary to what I'm thinking. That's why I keep repeating myself, because I'm trying to...
Put it like this. If your attorney told you it was December the 9th, then it might be December the 9th. Because we going to the court hearing that you filed. It's nothing that we have filed.
Okay, right, ma'am, and I understand that. Seems to me you're repeating yourself. But what I'm saying, if it's something I filed, I need to be down there. So you just told me that you're going...
If your attorney told you it was December the 9th, then most likely it's December the 9th.
But you just said you're going to a court hearing tomorrow.
Okay, yes,
tomorrow.
That's what in my appointment book. So I'm going to double check to make sure that I didn't enter in my appointment book incorrectly.
Okay.
If it's December tomorrow, the 19th, then I will give you a call in the morning and let you know.
I appreciate that.
If you don't hear from me tomorrow morning, that means it's December the 9th.
Okay, but I might just show up down there and just walk around and eat popcorn or something. See if what I filed is going to be in court tomorrow that I don't know nothing about. Okay?
Okay, then.
Grand talking to you.
If you don't hear from me in the morning, that means the hearing is December the 9th.
Okay. What time should I be expecting to hear from you in the morning?
No, I say if you don't hear from me.
Right. If I do,
get no calls
ma'am,
from me by 9 o'clock.
Okay.
The hearing then is December the 9th.
Okay, by 9 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay, then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.